Blood pressure and heart rate go to the roof. You're trembling. Your stress levels are skyrocketing. Those are the common things that your body is going through during an argument. Hi, my name is Pavlina. Welcome to my channel, Your Average Millennial. And today we're going to discuss some tips about how to manage an oral argument. First thing we're going to discuss is bullying. There is a big difference between two friends just joking around and somebody who is just trying to make fun of you and trying to dominate you. Most of the times, bullying is happening around people, and the purpose is to provoke you and get the attention of other people. Don't give them that satisfaction. Most of the cases, those are people who are lacking emotional maturity. And it's very important to not match their energy. Turn their dominant behavior against them using the play along method. Here is the trick. The trick helps you to respond quickly when someone makes fun of you or tries to put you down. Second, stand up for yourself without yelling or showing that it bothers you. And third, keep your cool and come out on top without being too rude. Bully. I knew it. You. Haha, yeah, right. Shut up. Or, haha, no, I don't. Now, do you see the problem with those replies? They all make it seem like the bully said something funny, even though that's not the case. So when you reply in this manner, when you feel uncomfortable, you're giving them exactly what they're looking for. Instead, we can turn the joke on the one who said it. Here's the trick. Agree too much with their stupid question or statement with a poker face. Don't laugh. Don't smile at them. Just give them your answer with a straight face. The reason this works is that your response will be the opposite of what I actually expecting. They'll either be at loss of words or they will look like complete idiot if they try to push the joke further. Play the example. Funny one. So what movies do you like? Except porn. You. Oh, you didn't know? I watch only porn. Avoid laughing, smiling, just poker face. After that, you change the topic and continue talking as if nothing happens. On someone else and just change the topic. If bullying is consistent, you need to seek help. Have mental issues. Escalate. Bullying, there is passive-aggressiveness. Aggressive behavior is, quote, are those that involve acting indirectly aggressive rather than directly aggressive. Passive-aggressive people regularly exhibit resistance to requests or demands from family and other individuals, often by procrastinating, expressing moodiness, or acting stubborn. Signs of passive-aggressive behavior: frequently criticizing or protesting, procrastinating, or being forgetful, performing tasks inefficiently, acting hassle, acting stubborn, blaming others, or complaining about being unappreciated. When I think about it, I've been dealing with too many passive-aggressive people. See, it's tricky to deal with them because you can call them out directly, and they might shift the blame on you and play innocent. In which case, you might come across as paranoid. Not fun at all. So initially, give them a benefit of a doubt and answer their questions straight. But if they still continue to try to provoke you, please just leave them. Sometimes you just need a peace of mind. And just leave the anger and aggression on the side. Sometimes maybe you can be the passive aggressive one. Just seek help or therapist, because sometimes we do tend to act like it. The thing is, like, if you're persistent with those kind of signs, there is a bigger issue. If aggression of a friend, family member, or colleague troubling you, just call them out. Say, without labeling the behavior, say, hey, I really need you to be on time on this meeting because this and this. I have to keep telling a passive aggressive person you need before you see an improvement in their act. Behavior doesn't change, consider advice from a therapist. Arguments are managing an argument when both you are not different type of you, and what are the ways we can approach it. Now, depending on who started the argument and the circumstances you want from it, you might just need a peace and just leave it with silence. Sometimes the silence is the best way to win an argument, but sometimes not. If everybody experienced this situation when you have this argument, right? And hours later, you sit in the kitchen and you're like, oh my God, the punching line is just appears in your head. And you're like, oh, I could have like win that argument with this sentence. See, that is when the emotions step on the way. So I know it's very hard, but the first thing you should do in an argument before everything else is to calm yourself down. Put the emotions on the side. I know it sounds crazy and like it's a struggle, but you have to do that. Trust me. Tell something that you don't mean. Say what you mean, but not in a mean way. Important step in an argument process is validate their feelings. Saying things like, I understand why you feel that way. With other person's emotions, you completely disarm them, and that's how the argument is over. The important step is look at it as a conversation. The concept of talking with someone rather than talking to someone. All about them. People will stop listening when they cannot relate what you're saying. So remember to make the conversations all about them. Don't lose your cool. This can be very, very tricky when you're upset, but whatever you do, try to not lose your cool. Losing your temper is losing your argument. Important step, look at the things from their perspective. To keep the argument under control, try your best to view from the other person's mind and side of the story. Remember, the stories always have two sides. Step, keep your facts straight. Without facts, you don't have the argument. So before you're getting too deep into argument, make sure you have your facts straight and checked. Another step is use I statements wherever possible. An I statement reduces others becoming defensive when bringing up a topic of concern. If the person is truly getting out of control, it's often best to just disengage. One of the phrases that you can use is, if you say so. That's how you just getting out of the argument without losing a friend or disrespecting others. The topic is quite wide, and I'm sure we can talk more about that. I'm gonna make my third video about some other tips how to win an argument if you want to be more vicious and just to be there and like haha, get the argument straight. Comment below your experiences with arguing, bullying, passive aggressiveness, and how did you manage to get out of this situation. Please comment below if you have any other tips that can help our niche. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel and thank you for watching. Bye. See you next time.